You don't know.
Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you saw from the title, is just going to be a wash and go video, but it's going to be a little different. It's going to be walking you through not just the wash and go process, but I also want to show you what the wash and go looks like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and all that, so you can have an overall sense. Because a lot of times, of course, we see here on YouTube the first day and we're all enthralled and it's like, yes, day 1 is giving me life, but you guys never see day 3. You guys never get to see if it goes up or downhill in the course of wearing it out. So I'm showing you, and I'm going to be showing you how this wash and go that I have in right now is going to perform throughout me wearing my hair like this. So if you guys want to see how I got this wash and go and the progression of this video, just keep watching. And right now I'm starting on hair that has already been co-washed, and I put my deep conditioner in. So for co-wash, I use the Pantene Truly Natural Hair Cleansing Conditioner Co-Wash. I use this instead of a shampoo because I'd like to switch up in between every style, whether I use a shampoo or co-wash, shampoo or co-wash. I don't want to shampoo because you can over shampoo your hair. So I decided, since I did a shampoo 7-8 days ago, I decided it was time to do a co-wash, so that is why I use this. Then I've gone in and put deep conditioner in my hair, and I've used the tgin Honey Miracle Hair Mask. For me, this is my first time ever trying this product, so it is first impressions really on this, but overall for the first couple of seconds that I've had it in, it feels really good. But I'm gonna go sit up under my steamer for a few moments and then rinse out this conditioner and then get on with the rest of the wash and go process. So the reason I like to sit under a steamer is because I do have low porosity hair, and for us with low porosity hair, it's hard for products to penetrate our hair without some kind of additive, without that steam, without that heat combined. Products are really just null and void if I don't do this steam treatment. So I do enjoy doing this, and I do find that my results are way better when I do a steam treatment. Now, a lot of people asked me in my last video where I showcased me using a steamer, why do you use it with a bag on your head? It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of alleviating the point. I'm weird in the sense that I like to start with the bag and then I take it off 50% of the way, halfway through, and then towards the end I take it all the way completely off. Don't ask me why I do it this way. It's just something I started doing, and then I kind of learned and grew from there. So I do start with the bag on, and then eventually when I'm ending the process, the bag is no longer on my head. Also, all products used today, including this steamer, will be linked down below in the description box if you have any questions about anything that I used today. So now I am back after rinsing out that deep conditioning mask. While I'm in the shower, I always apply my leave-in, and I use for leave-in the Kinky-Curly Not Today leave-in conditioner. Now that that is done, I'm going to go in with the only product that I'm going to use outside of this leave-in on my hair, and it's going to be that Wetline Extreme Professional Gel. You guys should know by now, this is my favorite product. I love this product. I was kind of debating whether I wanted to do half and half, like use half of my head with this Eco Styler, the black castor and flaxseed oil gel, but I decided let's just do Wetline. I'll do this for another day, but I actually want this wash and go to last for a while, and I know the benefits of this. This is going to be an experiment for another day, but I'm going to go in with the Wetline, and then potentially for some faces I want to use this product that I saw Kimberly Sherrill use as well. It is the Restore and Repair As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil Water. So I might want to go in with this a little bit. I'm just going to section off my hair, and you guys will see me walk through my wash and go process and how I kind of style while I go. Now I'm going to start how I always do by taking my Demon brush and just brushing my hair with just that leave-in in. Now I do detangle in the shower, but in my opinion there is no such thing as over detangling. Now after detangling, I'm just going to take that As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil Water, and then I'm going to go in with my Wetline Gel. And I'm going to use about a nickel size amount of the product. Now, I probably should use a dime size, but if you guys have watched my videos, I'm kind of heavy-handed. So for the amount of section that I have separated right now, I'm going to use about a nickel size amount. And then I'm just going to rake the product through my hair, and then I'm going to shingle my hair. What the shingling method is what you're seeing me basically do on camera right now, is take little sections of my hair and twist it around my finger. I do like to keep the section
sections pretty small. I don't like to do too big, but you can do whatever size sections you want to do. But I got a lot of comments in my last video about, why do you do the shingling method? Why don't you do prayer hands? Oh man, the shingling method takes too long, so I don't do it. For me, I found this works best in the longevity of wear for my hair. I feel like I can get a lot longer wear with my hair by doing the shingling method. I've heard other YouTubers say, yeah, for sure, the prayer hands method will probably only give you maybe 2-3 days of wear, whereas opposed to the shingling method may give you a longer period of wear with your hair. Now, that's not always the case. I know probably plenty of people who do prayer hands and probably get 7 days of wear with their wash and goes, but I'm talking about me specifically with my hair and my hair type. The shingling method is the best method for my wash and goes and wearing them for as long as possible. And I got a lot of comments in my last video as well that, hey, you know, the shingling method does take too long. For me, it doesn't take more than an hour, and I don't usually do this while I'm doing nothing. I'm usually watching something. I'm listening to a podcast. So I'm entertained while I'm doing this. And you're also talking to the girl who has crochet hair content on her channel. So I do a lot of crochet hair, meaning I spend a lot of time, you know, installing crochet hair. That's not a, you know, 1 hour ordeal. It's a kind of a 3.5 hour situation that I normally go through. For me, this is really nothing, and I do get to wear my hair for a long period of time. And you guys will see in this video, I do come on with multiple updates showing you how it looks, you know, the next day, a couple of days later, and all that. So again, it's not for nothing with me doing the shingling method. I'm not wasting my time. I feel like I get great results with this method.
This one will be private show. Tell me what you want to know. I go give you all.
And I'm really gonna just continue this process throughout of just applying that as I am. Jamaican black castor oil water in that wet line and shingling. Again, it takes me a little under an hour to complete this. And again, this is my preferred method of doing my wash and goes.
Call on me, I go give you all of me, all of me. Baby, make you follow me, follow me. I go give you all of me, all of me. I'm on to Sean, say she moving to the baseline. The way she a wine, make a man wanna praise the wine. She a gypsy girl, she a fine like the sunrise. The way she move, make a man cry.
And then I'm gonna part my hair on the way I like my hair to fall, which for me is a left side part, so that when it starts to air dry, it starts to air dry in the way that suits me best, or the way that I want it to. It doesn't make sense for my hair to air dry in a middle part if I don't wear a middle part. And I'm just gonna be scrunching my hair up. Again, scrunching keeps that definition a little bit more for me. The shingling is that added step, and the scrunching is that locking it in and ensuring that my curls stay in place.
Later. So this is how my hair is looking. It is about 8 hours later of air drying. It's a little bit not as warm as the last time I air dried. So it's about, I'd say, 87% dry. It's mainly in the back section where it is still wet, but right here and right here it is mainly dry. The thing about this hair is that it is a little crunchy, or not this hair. Again, I'm doing a crochet hair review. My hair, when I use this product, the Wetline, is that it is a little bit on the crunchier side, which I know that's not a lot of people's, you know, favorite thing. But I found that oil, putting a little bit of oil on your hand and breaking it through a little bit, kind of takes that away a lot for this hair. But this is kind of my definition and my overall curl pattern. Just to show you, I found this curl right here. This curl right here is my favorite curl for some reason, because it's just doing so right. Not that all my other curls aren't doing right, but that's just my favorite curl so far. But I decided to make this video kind of a few days in the life of a wash and go, because the thing about a wash and go is so many people do the first day, but people are not wearing their wash and go for one day. They're literally wearing it for days. So people want to see how your wash and go is going to last day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So this video, I'm going to try to show you how it looks throughout multiple days of wear. Just like how I do my crochet hair reviews and how thorough I am, that's what I want to do with this video too. Kind of flip it on its head a little bit and just show you outside of, you know, first day how this hair looks. So what I'm going to do is, this is first day and kind of day 1 hair, and always kind of limp, not as fun as next day hair and all that, but I'm going to show you what next day hair looks like and how I preserve this hair and how I wake up in the morning with this hair. Coming up right now. So now I am back. It is technically day 2 with this wash and go, and this is what day 2 looks like. Again, you're gonna really want to use some kind of oil to take the crunch out, because this hair can get kind of crunchy, like I said in my first day. If you do, and I say this hair like it is literally not coming out of my scalp. I'm so used to doing crochet hair reviews. Your hair will be very crunchy if you do just use that Wetline gel and nothing else. So you do need to kind of go on with the oil. I haven't tried it where maybe I put oil on first then go on with the gel. That might combat it. When I find something, I don't like to kind of switch it up and experiment too much, especially when I want to like kind of wear it and it look really good. So maybe in the future I'll try it where I do the oil before the Wetline and see if that kind of alleviates the task of having to put oil on after the fact. But I digress. This is what my hair is giving me right now, day 2. But I will come back tomorrow and show you what it looks like for day 3. Now I am back with day 3 of my hair, and this is what day 3 is giving you. I've been pulling it a little bit at the bottom, so it may look a little bit longer. I feel like I have an unnecessary need to like pull it, and I don't want to pull it too much, but I keep pulling it to lengthen it a little bit. The thing about my wash and goes is I do definitely want definition, so I love the fact that I have a lot of definition, but at the same time I want length, and my hair would have to be way longer for me to have that kind of added length. But me pulling it gives me like a false sense of hope of length. So what I wanted to show you today was my nighttime routine, because of course a lot of people get questions about that. What is your nighttime routine with the wash and go? All I do is pull everything in the front, doing the pineapple method, which I talk about heavily in my crochet hair reviews. This is what I do. So I pull it all at the front, so it looks like, you know, a pineapple. That's why it's called a pineapple. It's supposed to give you an added look of how a pineapple looks. What I do is I sometimes take a band around, so like a headband like this, and put it here as well, just to kind of keep some of those flyaways at the back up, and then I just throw my scarf on. So that is my nighttime routine with me when I have this wash and go. When I have pretty much any natural style, I always pineapple. I never twist up. Even if I do a twist out, I'm not twisting it up at night every night. That's not what I do. I do this same method, and so in the morning all I did was do this, shake, shake, shake. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my final look at this hair. So now I am back, and this is day 4 with the wash and go. This is what it looks like on day 4. Definition is still there. Length is still kind of there from me pulling it. Again, I don't really highly suggest anybody pull their hair like that. Definition is very strong with this still too. I do see a little bit of frizz kind of up here towards the top, but that's kind of to be expected. I think 4 days in, it still looks really good. If you want to see what day 5 looks like, just keep watching. So now I am back for the final day that I'm going to wear my hair in this wash and go style. So this is day 5. But honestly, I think day 5 has been pretty much the best day with this hair, quite honestly. It's at the, I guess, volume that I want. The thing people look for, kind of different categories for their wash and go. What's most important to them? One is sometimes definition. The second one is length. The other thing is volume. And I can't remember what the 4th thing is right off the top of my mind. But I know for me, it's always, I kind of want volume and I want definition. If those were 2 things I want, is volume and definition. My length is nothing I can do about that until my hair grows into, you know, a long length. But I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine with this kind of shoulder length curly kind of look that I have going on. But definition and volume, you know, the first day, it ain't got none of that volume. It ain't got none of that volume. It's kind of limp to my face, as you guys saw first, second day, and then as it progressively goes, it gets bigger. I like the progression of the bigness that this hair and my hair in the wash and go style get. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of week in the wear of my wash and goes. If you guys want to see more content like this, like a week in the wear of a flexi rod set, twist out set, doing a wash and go with different products, seeing how that wears for a week or so, let me know down below. I just wanted to give you guys a preview just to see if this style of video worked well for you guys, and if it does, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Even if it doesn't work well for you, give it a big thumbs up. We want all the love and support over here on this channel. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss any of the good content that I produce for you, because I produce some good content for you all out there. Make sure you have that notification bell on as well so you don't miss any of that content that I produce. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram at LeelaBond89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Said I'm in love with you, and I'ma give you anything you want, and I'ma give you anything.